Hello everyone, welcome in my draft presentation regarding the bisphenol A exposure. My name is Sylvain Mukena. I am an environment health specialist. I work for Arkansas Department of Health. Today, I'm going to talk to you, the resident of Pulaski County, about the adverse health effect related to bisphenol A exposure. Firstly, I will start by the health effect of the BPA, and secondly, I will talk about the impact of the bisphenol A in the environment of Pulaski County. And finally, I will talk about the safety food and the possible adverse health effect due to bisphenol A exposure in this area. For the beginning, bisphenol A or BPA is defined as an organic synthetic compound or a chemical component present in polycarbonate plastics used in manufacture of some beverage, container, and many food. Otherwise, bisphenol A is endocrine disruptor that is used as a material for the production of phenol, resin, polycarbonates, polyester, epoxy resin, and polycarbonate plastics. The chemical formula of the BPA or bisphenol A is 15 atom of carbon, please, 16 atom of hydrogen, and 2 atom of oxygen. Let's go to the next slide and talk about the impact of the bisphenol A in the environment of Pulaski County. As I introduced, I'm going to talk to you about the impact of the bisphenol A in the environment of Pulaski County. For instance, I will talk about the advantage and disadvantage of the BPA in the environment of Pulaski County. By description, Pulaski County is in the central of Arkansas. It is a urban and industrial area and occupied the first place over 75 counties in different domains such as building permit, number of the population, household, housing unit, income per capita, population density, a total number of the business, including the small business. This county is developing and has many companies. These companies are using a high quantity of bisphenol A. This environment business create the high need or demand to bisphenol A. The bisphenol A is necessary in manufacture of polycarbonate plastics. The economy is stable and going up because the business environment is very good in this area. So many companies are using a lot the bisphenol A, which can lead or which can be harmful for this environment. This behavior can expose the population to this chemical. Let's go to the last slide and talk about the possible exposure to bisphenol A in this county and the safety food. In this slide concerning the safety food and possible exposure to bisphenol A, I will start by the human health risk related to consumption of foodstuff and water contaminated by bisphenol A. The damage due to bisphenol A in the immune system. Secondly, I will talk in general about the administration of food and drugs in the United States of America. And finally, I conclude by how the residents of Pulaski County can avoid the exposure to bisphenol A, stay safe in their life, and protect the environment of Pulaski County to this probable chemical exposure. The list of my references is not definitive. I will add some in my final presentation. As a reference, I use bisphenolA.org official, and I use US Census Bureau.